Yo, what up? It's your boy Slaughter. I'm with my boy B today.
What it do, folks?
Tell him who you is.
I'm Chef, Cözÿ, Koala, or whatever you know, Bree, Brand, whatever you want to pick.
And tell the folks what you do.
I'm a creative guy, I do all kind of things. Just let me know what you need. Slap.
Yes, sir. So, what do you think about the music that's been coming out lately? A lot of music just dropped this past Friday from Lil Uzi Vert and Mac Miller. R.I.P.
For sure, for sure. I haven't been able to check out that Mac Miller yet, but I definitely saw that he dropped. That was kind of a surprise because I didn't think bro was having some music for his coming, so I'm still gonna hit that up. For what I did listen to, that boy Uzi definitely dropped for sure. Kind of alright. It was like a little, I feel like a little throwaway or something. Just let us know what he got coming. So, I went through a couple tracks. I like two or three. It was like a short little EP, so it wasn't like too much to just dive into. So, I mean, I like what he gave us. The whole thing wasn't fire, but it was good enough just to give us like a little preview. So, I'm looking forward to see what he dropped later in the year. So, definitely tuned in.
I feel that. Well, my take on it with me being like a real Uzi fan, like from way back in the day, I feel like it was just really something that he dropped to drop. Cause I didn't really mess with it or vibe with it like that. It's not something that I can play or jam like. But it was definitely something for the fans. I know the people at Rolling Loud went crazy for it or whatever. So I guess it's cool for that.
Hell yeah. Also, I was checking out that Joey Badass album. That's probably the one I've been running the most from the weekend. That boy did his thing on that one. So, that boy, I gotta start putting that boy in the GOAT category for this generation for sure. Shout out to Joey.
About how many tracks was on that album? I didn't know he dropped. I gotta check him out.
You sleep, my boy, you sleep. That boy gave us about 14 piece. And I liked about 1, 2, 3, 4. A good about half of the album, a good 8, more than half. So
okay.
That boy definitely did his thing on that. Probably got a little bit more that I liked. I just didn't download yet. But that boy surprised me. A good solid album from Joey. He's a vet at this point, so it is what it is. He's up there.
Hey, if you certified, then that mean I gotta check it out because most of the music I like, we like the same type of music for the most part, and I get a lot of music from you. So
appreciate that. That's what I do.
Cözÿ.
So I was thinking about talking about. So speaking of keeping on the music flow, I'm gonna turn it to Doja Cat. I know everybody's fucking with her lately and stuff. So the big thing with Doja Cat for me is, do y'all consider her a rapper or do you consider her more of a pop artist, like a singer? I want to see what your opinion about that is.
I think she's more of a pop artist just with the way she handled herself. I don't really see her like a singer. She's not like a Mariah.
Keep on.
She not like one of these greats. She not even like a Keisha Cole.
So, do you think people want to give her the rap thing just because she's black, or do you think?
Man, I don't know about that because Doja Cat was going around saying she wasn't black. So it's just like, how you want credit from us for that? Like, so I can't even give her that one.
Yeah. So
I feel like her fans really rock with her. The ones, her real fans, they just rock with her because they like Doja.
Now let me know in the comments what y'all think about Doja Cat. Is she a rapper or is she a pop artist? Let me know. Drop them comments down below.
And make sure you subscribe.
For sure.
So what you want to get into next, or you want to stick on this music?
We can switch it up. For sure.
So there's recently been an outbreak with monkeypox. How do you feel about that?
It's just kind of scary for real because it feel like I seen people who's caught monkeypox and stuff on the internet and stuff, and like they had all kind of like some serious lesions and stuff on their face. So it's definitely kind of scary because we're still dealing with COVID at this point, and it's like another little virus outbreak going on with this. So and it's like you can kind of catch it just by being. It's not like COVID where somebody can just be in the same airspace as you. It's more like or closer contact. They have to like touch you or something. So it's not kind of the same, but it's still kind of scary because it's just like. It's just something else that we have to deal with in the public now, and it's like we've already got one thing going on, they just added another. So I hope that doesn't spread too much or get out of control. I hope that the government or just America can keep this in control and contain this before it gets too bad and too out of hand before stuff really gets really bad again. We have to go into another lockdown because I don't want that to happen because we just want to pick things back up, and I don't want that to just drag on stuff.
Right, I feel that. I like the momentum that we got, like picking up where we left off from COVID. It seemed like we starting to get back in the swing of things. But it's like nobody like staying inside though. So it's like I feel like that's the problem with the monkeypox.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to this girl in Thailand. Shout out to Thailand. But I've been talking to this girl in Thailand, and she said like that's actually the problem. Like people know they got it, but they not like saying that they got it, and they still going out and interacting with people because everybody want to be outside. So
And that's kind of a problem I have with like in the state of the world today. Like people just don't have a willingness to care about themselves and the others, and like how you can affect other people is like kind of a selfish choice. Like especially when you normally got something and you still just going out and affecting others. Like you don't understand the cause and the damage that he can do to the community, and like this shit can go from local to national to international. And as you see, like it's been spread it. At first, America didn't really have anything, but now we do, and it's spreading from state to state. Even Georgia and even Macon has a case of monkeypox at this moment. So y'all gotta be thinking about more than just yourself. Like this is gonna affect more people than just you, and along down the line. So please keep in mind how serious this issue is.
And I know y'all care about money, but health is wealth. That's the real currency. So y'all stay in tune with what's going on out here. Make sure y'all stay safe, man.
And stay the fucking side if you're sick.
Oh God. What you want to get into next?
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and go to the sports route. That was a good topic we was on too, because health definitely is wealth. We're still young, but it ain't guaranteed that you can make it to be old anymore. So please take care of yourselves and just do the right thing. If you're sick, stay at home and quarantine.
Yeah, we don't live forever.
But I'm gonna switch it up and go to the sports route. So
Let's get it.
I want to talk about the GOAT conversation. So LeBron James, do you think he's in the top 3? And we all know he's a great player. He did his thing. He's on the tail end of his career now. At this point, he has won a couple of rings, championships. He's been on several teams now. What did you say? He's in the conversation of the GOAT or like the top 2? I'm pretty sure he's in the top 3 now at this point with Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. I mean, you could throw other names in there, maybe Magic, and a couple others. But do you consider him like a top 2? Do you consider him in that GOAT conversation?
When it comes to top 2, that's kind of hard because I would even say Dr. J is above him.
Dr. J.
You know, like he's like one of the starters of the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like that man is great. So you can't overlook that and what he's done to the game and what he contributed. So and he was playing with people like Magic Johnson, who's also a great. People will put him in the top 3. So it's like it's other big caliber players who put in like time and work. Even though LeBron's done a lot like for the game, like it's just people who come before him that's put in like the time and work and dedication. And R.I.P. Kobe, for example, like that boy put in work, and people will easily put him in the top 2. So I feel like that's a hard conversation. That man Bron still got a long way to go. He's still waiting for his son to get in the league before he even talking about retirement. So he ain't even thinking about slowing down. So I think before the end of his career, I think we could talk about that. But as far as now, I don't think he like top 2, but top 3 definitely in that conversation for sure.
Okay, good shit. Keep it up, LeBron. I'm rooting for you to do something with your son. That'll be dope to see. For sure.
Oh God, I don't really think that's been done, has it?
Yeah, not in basketball. That's kind of hard to do. And under sports it has, but not in basketball. So I would love to see that for LeBron. Hey, Black greatness, man.
Black excellence for sure. And then I think he got another son too. What if he end up playing with both?
That would be something like really wild. I don't think that would happen, but that would definitely be like wild to see you play with like 2 of your sons. That just shows like he had a real longevity in his career. That's like even better than some Tom Brady shit, because Tom Brady, he retired and stuff and then came back, but LeBron, he's like nowhere near thinking about that. So that would be dope to see. I think that could be done.
I kind of look at this like Deion Sanders, like as a comparison, because Deion, he coaching both of his sons at whatever HBCU.
Jackson State.
Yeah, at that HBCU, and I just think that's a beautiful thing.
Shout out to Jackson State, man. Y'all got them boys coming out to the schools, leaving all them big D1 schools and coming to the HBCUs. I love to see that. I love to see Black athletes go to these Black smaller schools and get them a bigger name and uplift the community. So I like to see that. Keep doing your thing out there.
Let's go. So I want to stick on sports, And we from Georgia, so you know, we be
Go Dogs.
yeah, and Falcons.
Yes, sir. Rise up.
And them Georgia Bulldogs for sure. And so what do you think about Julio going to the Tampa Bay?
As I'm a Falcons fan, I found out yesterday that he did that. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt me because I do have a personal Julio Jones jersey in my collection, so I can't lie, that shit hit my core. I didn't expect bro to do that. Like, I understand he ain't on the team no more, so I was already dealt with that. But to go to like one of the rivals and then play for one of the quarterbacks that I hate the most, Tom Brady. Even though he's a GOAT, I still don't like that man just because Tom Brady, he just that guy that he just gets in your head, man. But you still gotta respect him. But Julio, why, man? You had like so many other places you could go. Why the fuck would you go to the same team in the same division that was been beating our ass like the last couple years? You could have went anywhere else, bro. I know you're trying to get that ring, so I kind of understand, but I feel like you could have won some rings in some other places and maybe even got a little bit more money. But I understand you're trying to play with people that's on your same level. So, GOAT, Tom Brady, Julio, I respect it. At the end of the day, it's done, so I can't do anything about it. So I just can't wait. Gotta wait to look forward to the season. I'm not gonna say I want you to win the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna look forward to you win the Super Bowl because I don't want the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm still a Falcons fan. Rise up. I'm still rooting for my team, even though you're not on the team no more. You probably get in the playoffs. I respect that. You haven't been there in a while, so I look forward to see you playing in the playoffs again. Hope you stay healthy this season. 'Cause I know it's been kind of a struggle the last 2 seasons, so we'll just have to wait and see.
I kind of feel that too. But do you feel like that situation was kind of like when Antonio Brown went?
I feel like Antonio Brown was a little bit more different because he kind of left Pittsburgh because saying like how he felt like the team kind of was doing him dirty and stuff. Julio Jones was more of like he's kind of was like injured, and we can kind of see like the downhill turn of the Falcons. They weren't really the same as they used to be, so he wasn't. When you on.
But do you think Pittsburgh was really doing him dirty? It seemed like every team that he with, they've been doing him dirty.
I feel like, and not the team and I did him dirty, but I feel like there were some players on the Pittsburgh Steelers that might could have been doing him dirty. I'm not gonna say any names, but there's definitely some pieces that are there or they're not there anymore. That I feel like they could have got a little disagreements and stuff. You know, as a wide receiver, it's a good thing to have chemistry with your quarterback, and I feel like they might have not had that anymore. So once you lose your chemistry, you can lose like that little relationship you had with people, and I feel like quarterbacks have a big say on the team. So I feel like. And the coaches as well, so I feel like that could have played a part in how people treated Antonio Brown and stuff. And once you feel how people treat you and stuff, it really ain't the same anymore. So I feel like Antonio Brown's a kind of crazy dude, so I feel like he played his parts as well. He's not innocent in this, but I feel like this wasn't on him.
I feel that. What you want to get into next?
Let's get into. We're gonna get back into a serious topic. So. I'm gonna talk about these gun laws. So lately we've seen a couple of mass shootings this year in the community and across the nation. So if you were a person in America, or not even in America, would you, like if you're an international person, and you weren't living in America, would you consider America like a safe place to live, or do you think other places that aren't in America, like maybe England, Italy, Spain, or other places like that, countries are more safer than America, as they don't really have to have all these gun laws and stuff?
I feel like good people are gonna be good, and I feel like bad people are gonna be bad, and that's anywhere because if I'm not mistaken, Australia like they ban guns if I'm not mistaken, but people still got guns. You feel me? And like just because we don't hear about their crimes and they keep them a little bit lower than like what we do in the U.S., like. Don't mean that it's not going on in other places. So I feel like it's just as bad all across the world and in other nations, but people know how to keep their things under wraps and things like that. But like how I said, good people gonna be good and bad people gonna be bad. You can't stop bad people from wanting to be bad because it's a mentality in their head they want to do better.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kind of zoom in and zero in on one of the shootings. So we know how the Uvalde shooting at the school in Texas kind of happened. That's a tragic situation. RIP to all them folks. I just want to see, so how do you think the police and how the responders how do you think they handled the situation? Do you think they kind of handled it the best they could, or you think they could have did the things a little bit better? And do you think we know everything that went on down there? Do you think there's some things, missing pieces that went on that could further explain how the situation went down? Because I saw there was some people outside, like officers waiting like a very long time, like at least 5, 10, 15 minutes before they even responded to the shooter in the building. Do you think things could have been handled differently, or you think they handled the best as they could?
I definitely think there were some missing pieces, and I definitely think things could have been handled differently. If I'm not mistaken, too, on this aspect, I think that they were warned about that something was gonna go on, or they were warned about like suspicious activity, and they didn't like hop on it. So it's like, like the police are supposed to be here making us feel safe and all of that, but it's just like if somebody give you a warning or something, it's just like you should take action on that, because like lives are important. You don't get these back, you only get one of these. So it's just like I feel like they should take matters more serious, and yeah, I just feel like they slipped on the situation, but I feel like they didn't handle it well. I just feel like they handled it well for the media.
Yeah.
But
I like how you said that for the media part.
yeah, I feel like it was just a cover up for them not to take a bad rap. That's how I feel about that.
Good response.
How do you feel about the defunding of police? Do you think we should defund the police, or do you think things are kind of like good, like with how we are now? Do you think we should be more self-sufficient as a people and like running on things, or do you think we should defund?
Excuse me, sorry. I definitely think at this point that the police have been given like too much funds and too much money in their budget, and I just don't think they've been using that budget in a wisely manner. I think that if they would have got this so much money, things could be a lot more safer in this country, and they could have been using it more wisely. But I don't think they use that money in a good manner. So at this point, I think that we should take away some of that chunk and change to make them actually do their jobs for real and get serious about stuff. Because I think money just lets people ease off and relax and just chill on their job, and things should be taken more serious. Just cause you get in the budget, you should use it wisely. So I think they didn't really handle that stuff in the correct manner. So I think you could definitely at this point should make changes to that and fund them and make them earn that back at this point, because statistics and just what we see in the media, and not even in the media, like we can see for our own selves that they're just not making smart choices and doing the right things with that. So I'm in favor of defunding the police, not all the way, because I think we still need some form of protection and service out of them. I just think it should be scaled back at this point, because I think they've been given too much power, too much leeway, and just too much free reign out here. And I think a lot of them really think they can do whatever they choose or want to without that much repercussion. So I think definitely in favor of defunding them a little bit and putting them on a little bit of a hot seat and showing that things can be changed and that we have the power to put them in a little bit of an upshift.
Yeah, I feel that. Sorry about the ring. Yeah, I feel that and I understand. But I definitely feel like some of the money should be cut out too. And I look at the roads and I see how they could be paved and how the money could be going to other places. So it's just like, yeah, do a better job.
For sure.